I ordered from SHEIN. Was that smart? Don't know yet. I ordered 4 things, 3 of which are the exact same pattern, and of course that pattern is checkerboard. So right here we have 3, 1, 2, 3 pieces of checkerboard clothing that I will be trying on because I have a lot of issues with SHEIN, as I assume everybody does, but I also have a t-shirt, so I'm basically going to have 3 outfits right here. Every single review or YouTube video or haul of SHEIN or Runway or any of the other websites that are similar have either been god awful and give me the fear, or have been absolutely incredible and I'm like, well, I have no idea what's going to happen. So yeah, I'm hoping that everything's going to be fine, but gonna have a look. Gonna have a go, because I've wanted a checkerboard skirt, a checkerboard pair of dungarees and a checkerboard pinafore, which is what I've ordered, for the longest time. The only versions of these things that I've been able to find have been very, 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 very expensive, considering they're just, it's not something that I would wear every day. There's a bus. They're very statement pieces of clothing, and I do tend to wear very statement pieces of clothing, but not all the time. So I didn't want to be spending £70 on a checkerboard skirt, Lazy Earth and Vans collaboration, which is beautiful and I could afford it. If I could afford it, I would have bought it, but I can't, so I did go for the very cheap alternative. I spent £40, I believe. There's no piece of paper in there telling me how much I did spend. I believe I did spend £40. But I will find my order confirmation and go through that and tell you how much everything was, because everything was very cheap, because there's 4 things there and I spent about £40, so it's all good. Where should we start? Start with the t-shirt, because this was so cute and I would like to talk about the sizing while I'm opening these things. So I had to order a large or an extra large in everything. I'm a UK 12, so if you're any bigger than a 12, don't bother, because it's just ridiculous. So this one was one size, the t-shirt, but they do have the measurements when you hover over the thing that says one size. It tells you what the measurements are, and I always go for bust measurement because that's the biggest part of me. So this seemed like it was going to be quite oversized even for me. And it says cherry bomb on it, and it is, to be fair, rather large, but I think it'll just be very comfy. Very happy with the cherry bomb. My face is just not going to be in this because it's so large. Hello, this way. Very happy with the cherry bomb graphic on it, because it is one of my favourite. Is it the Runaways or is it Joan Jett and the Blackhearts? It's one of my favourite songs, I should know that. But yeah, that's, quality feels nice. It's very creased, but you know, it's been pursed. Can you see all the creases in the bottom there? Probably not. It's very creased, but that's not surprising. I don't iron. I'll just wear it one time and it'll be absolutely fine. It doesn't feel thin. It feels about the same material as this Marmoset's t-shirt, except this, you can tell the quality isn't as good. It's a bit stiff, but I reckon after either a wash or a wear it'll be absolutely fine. I'm looking for care instructions. You can wash it in a washing machine, I think, but I wouldn't trust it to. I would hand wash this, or I'd put it in the washing machine on the hand wash setting, because I wouldn't want this to come off. I wouldn't mind it to fade or crack, because I do like a more vintage looking one, like the merch I got when I went to see Black Sabbath with the big graphic on the front and on the back. That's really like creased and like worn away and faded, and I like it a lot better. So yeah, I reckon this will end up looking like that, but I am very, very pleased with this. Right, I can't find where it says how much everything separately was, but I paid £43.68 for these 4 things, and then I'm assuming postage was some of that as well. No, it's free postage over £40. Right, okay, this t-shirt was £7.99, which for me is a little bit, whoa, that was weird. For me is a little bit more expensive than I would usually spend on a t-shirt. I usually like to spend about £5 on t-shirts, Primark, sale sections, that kind of deal. But I liked it. And it's still under a tenner. Quite a lot of people will spend like £20 on t-shirts. Like the only t-shirts I will spend that money on is like merch t-shirts. Like the Black Sabbath one that I was telling you about before, that was very expensive. But very, very worth it. It's long sleeve and beautiful. But yeah, £7.99 I think is great considering it is massive and there's nothing wrong with the graphic on it. There's no scuffs, there's no misplacements, it's all even. But yeah, we'll see how I like it when I try it on. Okay, so the t-shirt is on and it actually fits a lot better than I was expecting it to. It is still a bit big, but obviously since I am a booby lady, it kind of wraps around, but there is room here. So if you do have boobs, this one size cherry bomb t-shirt will indeed fit you. The sleeves are like male t-shirt sleeves, which I much prefer because nowadays most women's t-shirts end up with cap sleeves, and that is not flattering for my bingo wings. But I will most likely give it a thick metal rolls just to make it, obviously I'll do it a lot better than that, but just to make, yeah, that looks a bit better already, doesn't it? But no, it fits great. It's not see-through. I'm wearing a bright blue bra and you can't see it through the top, so happy days. It's all good. I'm appreciating this very much. Definitely, definitely worth the money. And now we move on to all of my checkerboard beauties. So we'll start with the skirt, which is in a nice zip-locked bag, and it does say SHEIN on it here. And I'm worried about the feel of the material already. Oh, it's alright. Oh, it's so small. Actually, it's alright now I've folded it out. This is the skirt. It's got a beautiful ring pull zip down the front, which actually works. So I'm assuming that's how I'm going to get in and out of it. And, what the hell? The pockets are real. And they're quite roomy. My whole hand is in there. Like, I have a small hand, but still. That's... on each pockets. Oh, I'm excited about that. The material does feel cheap and thin. Like, can you hear it? Like, it's not the most well-made thing in the entire world, but it looks like it will fit. I hope. And I think I got this one in a large. Yeah, I got this in a large. I did check the measurements and I thought it would be okay. But the material feels like the kind of thing that'll, yeah, it's stretching a bit, so I think it will be fine. I'm so excited about that. So this skirt was £9.99, so pretty much a tenner, and if I'd found this in Primark for a tenner, I would have been pretty damn happy with that. Don't want to speak too soon before I've tried it on because it may not fit, but I am a fan. And amazingly, this skirt fits like a dream. Like, there's actual room in it, and I was right, the material is indeed very stretchy. It's kind of A-line, which is for me the most flattering skirt style that there is, and I don't think it's drawn too much attention to my IBS bloating right here. The pockets are great. Like, look at this. Look at this. What wonderful pockets. I'm honestly, so far, absolutely blown away, and I love it a lot. So this is definitely going to be, I think, my new go-to gig skirt, but I'll probably say the same about the Dungarees and the Pinafore if they fit. But yeah, it's real stretchy. It's all good. The material's actually quite fantastic. I said it did feel very cheap, but no, I like it. There's loads of room. I could eat in this. Like, see, I could fit food in there. I could fit a garlic bread in here. Oh, that's just what I like from a skirt. Being able to fit some garlic bread in. Next up we have what I'm assuming is the Pinafore dress. in the same kind of Ziploc bag. See, I'm seeing a downside to this already. These straps are not adjustable. However, I could just put another button on because there is buttonholes on the front right here, and then the buttons on the strap, which, this smells weird, like plastic. But this is also in, oh, horrible. This is also in a size large, because again I go by the chest measurements. But, oh, here it is in all of its glory. It's got a pocket at the front, and again it's pretty much the exact same material as the skirt. There are no other pockets, I don't think, and the stitching on this one isn't so great because I can see the inconsistency of the checkerboard pattern around here. But on the front it's perfectly fine. There is a zip on the side here. That does work. So I'm assuming this is how I get in and out of it. But the material seems pretty much exactly the same in terms of it's not got any lining, it's just material. But it seems like it'll be a good length. For me, I am 5'4", and I'm hoping that this gap is big enough to fit my boobs in. But again, we'll not know until I've tried it on. And this was also £9.99. What a banger! I think it was the Dungarees that was slightly more expensive. But yeah, this one seems a little bit, the quality seems a little bit lower than the last two items. Like the hemming is insanely wonky. I don't know if you can see that, but the stitching around there is just like woo. But it's still hemmed, and it's better than anything I could have made, because I have made my own clothes in the past and they've still not been that good of quality, so I get it. So here's the dress. It fits. There is boob room. I'm happy about it. This bit doesn't feel too tight. I can still get my arms in it. I know it's a very weird thing to do, but it's something I do when I try on clothes. The length is not too short, but I am very short. I am 5'4", so if you are taller than me, actually no, if you're taller than me you'll probably be fine because you won't have the boobs taking up this much space. But yeah, it might be something to watch out for. But here it is from the back. And again, really, excuse my socks, but again it is very stretchy. I can eat in it. It's a bit clingier to that part of my body than the skirt is, but obviously that's because it's a dress. But again, it's not making me feel self-conscious. It's very comfortable. The material doesn't feel cheap. It feels quite breathable. If anything, the straps could do with a couple more centimetres. But to be honest, if they're any tighter, it wouldn't really fit comfortably. So these are actually perfect for me. Thank the Lord. No pockets. No pockets. But the zip is great, and there's a pocket in the front that I can store some chips in, or some crisps, or any other kind of snack, because that's what these pockets are. They are snack pockets. Oh, but again, very, very pleasantly surprised with how this looks. I can add it to my Pinafore collection of already about 10-15 that I already have, but isn't it so pretty? Hopefully I won't watch these clips back and just be like, Meg, you look absolutely rank, but it feels nice. Yeah, this is being kept too. What a banger. And now the last thing, which again is in the little Ziploc bag, which I think is so cute. It says the little SHEIN logo on it here, because quite a lot of people have said when they've ordered from SHEIN, they've ended up getting the packaging with different branding on it. Like if they order from Runway, they end up with SHEIN packaging. If they order from SHEIN, they end up with Runway packaging and stuff like that. But no, they've all come in SHEIN packaging, and I did have to do that bit 3 times. I could have just done it 1 time and copied it over because everything looks the same. So these are the dungarees. Oh, heck. Ooh! Adjustable! Look at that! Adjustable! I don't know how reliable it's going to be, but it is adjustable. And it just seems like a lot of fabric. Ooh. But again, size large. Price wise, these were $14.99, which is still a lot cheaper than I have seen any other checkerboard dungarees go for. The hardware on the front here is metal on both sides. It does seem like the straps are very long, which is good for me because they need to go over my boobs. And then it's like, oh, it's a lot of material. And then we come to the trouser bit, and there are buttons that fasten it up the side, which do indeed open. I always worry about buying cheap clothes and then the zips and buttons not working, but that's how we get in there. And then there are 2 back pockets, which is banging. Oh my god, do we have front pockets too? Oh, got very deep front pockets. Look at that. Banging, absolutely banging. And again, the material is pretty much exactly the same with thickness. It's not a skinny leg, it is just a normal straight leg. The material is stiff and again is not lined, but it's summer. I don't want things to be lined. I don't want things to be too warm right now. This is my spring, summer, probably a little bit of autumn wardrobe for the next couple of years. So, you know, I need something a little bit thinner. Anyway, and it was very, very, very affordable. I usually stay away from the word cheap, but in this case, it feels cheap, so it's fine. But not cheap to the point of I can't wear that, that will give me a rash. It's not that bad from first impression, but I will figure it out once I have tried them all on. But I will have inserted cutaways in between after every opening, I guess, after every unpackaging bit that I did, and I will speak what I think through those cutaways, I guess. But from just opening them, they seem absolutely great, and I will do a roundup bit after I've tried them on to let you know what I think overall. So you'll have already seen me try on the first 3. I will now be trying on the dungarees, but yeah, let's have a go. See now, this one I'm slightly unsure of. I love, but the quality is definitely lower than it was with the other 2 products in terms of, yeah, I had to change my t-shirt, the other one was too long to tuck in. These come undone really, really easily, so I might have to see if I can do something about that. I did have to adjust them all the way up here. They started off down here, so just, can you imagine how long that was? So yeah, they're somewhere up here now. The pockets are fantastic, and there's definitely enough breathing room, and I know for a fact that my butt looks great, so yes. I just feel that if I wore it for too long, I'd be full on camel toeing. But I don't know, I really, really love it. I can't imagine I will send it back because there is a lot of faff with sending SHEIN stuff back. You have to get a ticket, you can't just return it, there's no returns label, and they end up giving you credits for the website rather than your actual money back. So I think I'm going to keep them. I thought I'd feel like more of a chef than I do, but surprisingly into it. And I think if I had some more time to style him, like different tops, shoes, hair, that kind of thing. The buttons are on both sides that do it up right here and here. Oh, giving myself hiccups from getting too excited. But in terms of the leg length, we're getting a nice bit of my ugly carpet in here. This is the length, and I do think it is making my legs look a bit short. I'll turn them up. I like to have really cropped trousers. And that's not just so you can see my banging Grace Neutral bread and butterfly tattoos. It's just because I think it makes me look a little bit taller. What do we think? See, this one I think I need second opinions on. But I love how deep the pockets are. Hey. But yeah, I reckon I'm going to want a second opinion, or a third opinion, or a fourth opinion on these, because I'm not as obsessed with them as I thought I was going to be, because this was the reason I placed the entire order in the first place. But I am a fan, otherwise I wouldn't have ordered them or put them on. I don't know, because I don't want to be the girl that's like, oh, am I too big for them? Because they fit. But I mean, am I too booby for this? I don't know. I really like them, but can you tell I'm conflicted? Can you tell I'm conflicted? My checkerboard glory. Let me know what you think. There is someone screaming outside my window. But yes, I have now tried everything on. I am still wearing the dungarees, and as you can tell, I'm very conflicted about that situation. I am obsessed with the rest of it. I'm still obsessed with these, I'm just really conflicted. But just, they're so cute. Opinions would be greatly appreciated. I can't imagine I am going to send any of it back, but let me know what you think anyway. Do I look like a chef? If I do I look like I'd be a good chef? I'd definitely be a vegetarian chef. But overall, my first experience with shopping on SHEIN has been insanely successful. Just measure yourself when you are making these orders. Don't just assume you're going to be the same size you are in all the other shops, because I'm a solid medium most of the time. When it's like small, medium, large, they don't tend to do like 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. It's small, medium and large, and sometimes they'll have extra small, sometimes they'll have extra large, but most of the time it's just small, medium and large, and it will come up with the measurements. Measure yourself. Measure the largest part of your body, for me, chest, and if it fits within the measurements, it will most likely fit you. Even if it's like you think you'd want it oversized or like not too tight, it should still be okay, because all of these measurements came up either half an inch too small or exactly the right size, and I was like, oh, that definitely won't be enough room, and it's turned out that it has been enough room because the material is stretchy. I will leave the links to these items in the description if you want to buy them, because it is really hard to find them. It's not affiliate in any way. Obviously, I do not work with SHEIN. Well, I don't know if that's obvious. I don't. But they have a very weird affiliate scheme. You've got to have like a fuck ton of followers to work with SHEIN, because I looked into it, but yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, I'll leave all of these things linked down below because they are incredibly affordable and I think fantastic quality, considering I did say how cheap I thought the material felt. Comfortable, really nice, flattering, like evenly done, nothing's wonky, nothing's terribly made. I don't really have anything bad to say about it, which is very surprising because I thought this was going to be a huge flop. Because all the other hauls I'd seen was like slim size 6 to 8 girls buying, this is going to sound nasty, and I don't mean it in a nasty way because all these girls are absolutely stunning and look fantastic, but really basic clothing where it's like bralettes and t-shirts and joggers and leggings and stuff like that, which they would have looked fantastic in no matter what. But if I think for my body shape, not particularly my size, because size 12 is very common and can be very easy to dress for, but for me personally, being a size 12 who was a lot heavier on the top than on the bottom, I find it very difficult to shop and to find things that suit me and to find things that fit me nicely. So when I can find something affordable, I want to share the knowledge, so all you big booby gals, you can fit in this stuff, like we in, the boobs fit in. I'm really happy with that, like £43, banging. But yeah, all the links will be left down below. Let me know what you think, let me know what kind of blog post I should do about these things. Should I do 3 separate ones as a series of checkerboard stuff? I don't know, I'm gonna have a think. I'm really excited about it, and I'm probably gonna leave these dungarees on for the rest of the day actually. Just look at them though, they're so cute. I love them. No, I am keeping them, I don't care what you think, they're being kept.